Hel- are we live? Are we good? Okay.
Yeah, we're ready.
All right. Hello, everybody. All right. We are excited to get started. I wanted to say this morning, but I guess it's noon. So it's about this afternoon. So put in the comments if you are joining us today live. We
Yeah.
are excited to see who is here. And I think I have it figured out. I think I can see comments. I'm not sure though.
Oh, perfect.
But I know Katie will.
Yeah.
Yes, so welcome. We're going to start off with It's Just How We Roll. All right, so we are world-class leaders. We eat work ethic for breakfast. We are comfortable with the uncomfortable. We defer to grateful. We do all things unto the Lord. We take 100% personal responsibility, and we think consistency is sexy. And we're going to talk a lot about consistency today. We are savage beasts. We are obsessive trackers. We are stewards of our time, resources, and talent. We are willing to chop wood and carry water. We can do hard things. We hashtag just go pee. We are insanely productive. We are level 10 confident. We respect deadlines and we do not do drama. We pray without ceasing. We are visionary and called. We live with intention. We stand on faith. We are known for excellence and we act with boldness and urgency. We dare greatly. We are primed and ready. We fight the right battle. We are all in. We will rise. This is us. May the favor of the Lord rest upon us and establish the work of our hands for us. Psalm 90:17.
Hey. Okay, Kelly, which one popped out at you this week? Do you love that?
We stand on faith.
Oh,
I am
okay.
holding on to that tightly right now.
I love that. You know what? I am going to hold on to the one that popped out at me is we are insanely productive. You guys, last week, it feels like a week ago. Last night, I was sitting down and just like, I don't know if you do this, but like your Sunday night dump list, do you guys like go through that Sunday process? It is so important. I don't want to wake up on Monday morning feeling like I just maybe it's because I was a teacher. Like maybe that's why. But like I will not start a Monday without like a plan. That to me is like I would never do that. That is like I would never do that. Like doesn't even cross my mind. But like last night I was thinking about all the things that not I have to do, but you guys mental get your head straight that I get to do this week. And I was like, holy cow, I am seriously productive. You guys, like, seriously productive. And hey, Paula, welcome. It's so cool how you can just truly craft your life to fit whatever season you're in, but then also to live out your priorities and to be productive in all those areas. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think it's a blessing, 100%. Anyways, okay. Thank you, Kelly. It's just how we roll. Just how we roll. And let us know when you pop in which one. Oh, Kate Hoffman. Welcome, beautiful friends. We just did It's Just How We Roll. So you guys, how do you roll? And sometimes I have to tell myself, no, Katie, this is how I roll. Right?
Yes.
Like you find yourself getting into a like our natural man wants to do one thing and you're like, no, actually, this is how I roll. And sometimes you have to go towards the affirmations because your natural instinct is to be like, no, no drama, no negativity, right? This is how we roll. So, what one pops out at you, you guys? I have a job right now. So, let me do my job, Kelly. Okay, I have a job, and that is to talk about these October beauty sessions. And you guys, I have like strategic ideas for you. So here's the thing. First and foremost, it would be in your best interest for sure for you to go into beauty sessions. First of all, are you in beauty sessions? Should we just start there? You need to be in beauty sessions. And then second of all, I did this one night last week. I looked through beauty sessions, you guys, the members in it, and I was like, holy cow, No wonder blank half of my customers aren't even in beauty sessions. Okay. And I was like, stop right here. And you guys, there's almost 300 people in it, and half of my customers weren't even there. Katie, my customers should be the first ones in there. Your customers need to be in that group, right? And so for me, it's a system. Um, it's a system of, having a new customer, they go into, your app. They also need to go into my Facebook group, All Things Beauty with Katie, and beauty sessions. Like, those are two things that every single one of my customers needs to belong in. It's just like I need her cell phone number and her address and her email address. She also needs to be in those two things because the communication in there is so good. So I sat last week one night and I spent time inviting people. And I haven't checked. I'll check while Kelly does her next part. Um, but I need to check how many people are in beauty sessions now, because I think just last week between Kelly and I, we added 20 people to the group. You know, it might be more than that. Like, I was looking at the new, newly arrived people or whatever. Um, there was a lot of people that we're adding. That is strategically genius, because our first two sessions have already been done. They're done. Isn't that crazy? We're halfway through October. It's been miracle set and masking. Kelly did one. I did the second week. Now here's the thing. You're like, oh shoot, I missed it. Stop thinking small, you guys. Stop it. This technology, that's what we're talking about tonight or today. Kelly, you said good morning. I say good night. Who
I
cares? Who cares what time it is?
I don't know.
Um,
Well, it's a different time for Kate.
that's right. Kate, we're here with you for dinner time. That is right. What are you making for dinner, Kate? We want to know. Um, she said it might be peanut butter and jelly when I talked to her this morning. I am all about that. Kelly is too. I know she would support that. What was I going to say? Oh, so let's say you have customers that you're just now adding in, right? And you want them to see, let's start with miracle sets and masking. You pop them into the group, you guys, and you're like, I'm going to tag you. This is like you messaging her or talking to her. I'm going to tag you in the miracle set and masking session that already happened this month. Check it out. When you watch it, message me and let me know what you think. Like, that kind of communication, when the color ones are done and when we're done doing them, we're going to keep all the sessions up there, you guys, so you can use those as a tool to tag people and just say, oh my gosh, the look that Kelly did on Thursday night, I think you're going to really love it. Or it's super fun. Like, her tips were super easy. You are going to like totally relate to her. It was a fun time. Whatever. Just, I want you to see Chroma Fusion, or you know what I mean? Like, anything there. We're kind of lifting this whole I don't know, roadblock, and we're saying, here are some appointments that you can have on replay for yourself and your customers, and you can just tag them and say, watch this one, let me know when you watched it, and we'll chat. And you guys, she could sit in her bed, in her chair, wherever. She could be in the parking lot, wherever she is, and she could be doing a session with you. Like, I just want you to think of how open this really is. Just because we go live on Thursday at 7 o'clock, she could watch it whenever she can, right? So coming up these next 2 weeks, the third and fourth Thursday, we're switching to color, which is going to be super fun. Kelly, you're on this week, and I will do next. And we are going to go live. Our goal is 30 minutes or less. That makes me super happy. And just to have people pop in, learn the brushes, the Chroma Fusion. We are not, Kelly was a preschool teacher, a preschool director. I taught kindergarten. You guys, this is basic stuff, okay? Like, Kelly and I, if I know one thing about us, we need a plan. She and I both, we need plans, and we are step-by-step people. And we're going to get to the top, but we're going to go step by step to get there. Okay. Like, we're not those from 0 to 60. That's just not how we're wired. So I think we are awesome people to teach color because A, we're used to that. And B, that is just how, like, it's step by step, and it's really fun to teach that. So That is happening on Thursday. And my question, you guys, is how many guests do you want participating? And every single time they comment, that is the cool thing. They're in for the giveaways. Um, I need to actually post the winner. Anyways, I made we're posting today, but I need to post who actually was the winner from last week. Don't worry, I'm on it. Don't worry. Sometimes you just have to say, Katie, how you doing over there? And I'll be like, we're going to get it all done, girls. We're going to get it all done. So we're going to do the giveaway every single week. Do you guys have any questions? Kelly, are you excited about this?
Yes, I am super excited.
Okay.
And I think each week, I think we're going to have more and more participation
Yeah.
because I think we see little increments,
Yeah.
and I think it's just eventually going to blow up
Yeah.
because everybody adds all their people and yeah.
I'm wondering if by the end of October, we can get to 500 guests. Wouldn't that be so fun?
That would be awesome.
Or like
I think we give
500.
a special giveaway for that.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's a must. But just
Oh,
500 members, right?
yes. I have a question.
Mhm.
I don't know, I was going to ask you. So I'll just ask here because
Yeah.
maybe other people are thinking this too. So our can our customers that are in the group add people?
Yes. Okay.
Because
Whoever's
we
hanging
said
out.
add your friends in that, and then I was telling somebody, and I was processing it in my head, and I was like,
Yeah.
I wanted to confirm that.
So who's hanging out with us right now? You guys, we have to make sure because
Because I
if
think that's
not,
a good question.
we have to change something. Um, I am quite sure, like, I want to say yes, but I
Mhm.
also want to make triple sure because there are people in that group who I have not added. Um, so okay, Kate, tell me when you go into beauty sessions, Kate is not an admin, so that's different, right?
Right. Yes.
So, Kate, can you go in and add people to beauty sessions? Can you send an invitation? Research and let us know, Kate, because I think the answer is yes, but if it's no, I need to fix that like in 5 seconds, you know?
Right. Because I mean, it's cool to tell, our customers that are loving it. It's like, do invite your friends, So
Totally. Okay, so Kate is researching. She will let us know. Yep, she's trying right now. Thank
awesome.
you, Kate
Thank you.
Hoffman. I had a feeling that was going to happen. And you guys, Merry Mondays is something that's just like a quick idea, something quick that we pop in and share from now until New Year's Eve. That is something that you can tag people in as well. So okay. Do you remember the lamb room, Kelly?
The what? Oh, yes. I
In
had to
St.
think
Joe.
about what you were saying.
Yes, the lamb room. You guys, the lamb room was this room in a church in St. Joe that I paid for. I paid big money for this lamb room, okay? And we rented it every single Monday night. And here's what we did. We started off with a beauty session. We called it a guest event. It was a beauty session. And after that, we got together and we did recognition. That's called a team huddle. So I'm able to hit invite and search for my friends. Yahoo! You guys, get
Perfect.
on it. Okay, seriously, we need to get to 500 people in beauty sessions like tomorrow. This is
Mhm.
urgent. Urgent care. Here we go, everybody. But what we did what we did is we filled up that lamb room. We even had to ask if we could use the room across the hall. Do you remember that? And I would go around with a bell. I'm not even kidding. My job as the sales director, because all of our consultants were so engaged, they showed up physically. You guys, I'm asking you to show up virtually. Seriously. Seriously. Okay, I'm not going to go there. But calm down, Katie. But I would walk around with a bell and I would ring it, and that would mean your session is over. Let's get together and do the individual closing or the table closing. And then we would do the team huddle together. It was, Kate's like, calm down, Katie. No, I am so passionate about this. Because you guys, what's happening? Beauty session is our lamb room. And guess what happened? We filled that room with people and we filled it with so many themes and ideas. Beauty sessions has no limit, right? Like we should get to 500 really fast. And then the more interaction, I don't care if it's like me commenting 70 times or Kelly commenting. Paula and Kate, you guys have been commenting and involved for sure. But the more interaction, Facebook teaches us that's how it works. Interaction drives everything else. And so, anyways, you guys, it's a really big deal. And guess what happened in that lamb room? Kelly knows. We had so many promotions. We had people earning their own free cars, not me, consultants earning their own free cars. And I'm pretty sure, that's the room where dream keepers cross the finish line to earn their pink Cadillac. In that lamb room that I paid money for that we filled up. So, yeah, I'm seeing lots of correlation here. I'm just looking for the people who are going to work together to fill the room. Okay, that was probably way more than you wanted,
So
Kelly.
maybe you need a lamb background on
Yes. Do you remember that? It was like the Lord is our shepherd, and it was just this beautiful
Yes.
lamb mural on the wall. And we said, "Welcome to the lamb room. We're going to do some pampering, ladies." It was amazing. I'm pretty sure that was the room where Deanne was recruited, if she's watching. I remember that exactly where she
Oh,
was sitting. Yeah. Okay, so you guys, magical things happen, but we have to get together and do it together. Kelly, we're kind of thinking about technology today. So
okay.
I am so excited to hear your next piece. Let me get rid of this. And we're going to let Kelly go for it, you guys.
Okay. Yes, we're just going to keep rolling with this whole virtual world because I think many people, most of us have grasped onto it.
Mhm.
I feel like even if you're a person that loves in person, virtual is a whole new opportunity for all of us.
Yeah.
I mean, and we can decide that that's all we're going to do, or you mix it up, and I love that. But the key, and honestly, even from the day I started Mary Kay, even when we were in person, the key is consistency. Um, and when when my dad got sick and I had kind of took a step, I want to say took time off, but I didn't. I tried really hard just to have some kind of connection because some very smart person reminded me, how how do you feel when you reach out to somebody? Like, even if it's like 5 minutes to walk out of the room and reach out to a customer or a team member, and, like, after that, you feel uplifted. It's not just about, because we have something to offer them and the connection and everything. So I will say I never walked away. And but I did, even though I tried, my head struggled. And so virtually I wasn't keeping up with that. Um so when I finally was like, I have to, like, I need to jumpstart this. I don't know if anybody else has ever been in that spot where you're like, maybe you took a week off or days off um, or a month. I don't know. Maybe you never even jumped on the bandwagon with virtual. I don't know. But you have a group. I'm sure you do. Um, so what I did is I needed the jumpstart, which anybody who's worked with these groups or virtually, there is no like immediate jumpstart. But what there is your daily consistency, um, and getting some interaction. It's not always like the interactive posts. Sometimes it's, this or that, or about products. Sometimes it has nothing to do with Mary Kay. You just want people to respond and they're excited to have that interaction with you, especially when they're seeing you every day. Sometimes you're posting inspiration. Um, Sometimes post your face, put a picture. I'm sure you have a picture of you, even if you're not comfortable with selfies or something like that. I'm sure you have something great with you smiling or laughing. Um, be courageous, push the live button, and talk about a product or just share about your excitement about the holidays and that you have you know what, have you ever pressed a button and gone live in your group Are you amazed at the people that may you don't know have ever looked at anything in your group, but for some reason they're watching you live. So it's just really interesting how that happens. But then to get the interaction, you have to be consistent with it, and you need to then maybe post in a comment something. Maybe it's a picture, maybe whatever, just to get it going. But also, do not be frustrated if you're not getting the interaction in that, because it will come and you have no idea. Some people are seeing it and we don't even know it, because I can tell you, I have random people. Um, Somehow I found out that they're seeing stuff that I had no idea that they were. Or all of a sudden they come out of the word woodwork. It's crazy. Anyways, but that's only a piece of the puzzle. The bigger thing is reaching out, our daily contacts. Okay. Um, so after we went to Brittany's uh, national debut, I knew I had a huge goal. That was kind of my jump start. I needed that. I needed to really jumpstart my business again. And I was thinking in the car in our travels, it was Katie and Jessica and I'm like, okay, I have to do something. I'm like, I don't know, intense about it. I'm like, I have to finish this month. I have a big goal. And I wasn't anywhere near where I needed to be. So that's another thing is, you guys, it doesn't matter where you are today. The end of this week, the end of today can totally change. Everything can change in an instant as soon as you make a decision. And so that's what I did. And I was like, okay, we're moving. Can I just do a moving sale? And basically, it wasn't even about the sale or anything. It was just to get something out there that people could grasp onto. Okay. Um, so that's what I did. I created that and I posted it. And then I started texting it out. And I remember Katie asking me, she's like, so I see you're busy. So are you, so you've sold a lot. And honestly, in that first day, I mean, I sold some, I mean, not anything spectacular, but what it was is then going into the weekend, the next couple days is, really what made the difference, because you guys, most people do not, respond to your first attempt. Um, And it's just kind of tweaking, sharing your goals, because people want to be a part of something for sure. And and also if they know that your business is a business, you're not just doing it for fun. Because sometimes I think before they really see us working consistently, I think if it's inconsistent, then they think it's more of just a hobby, something for fun. What is your goal? What are, like we've talked about your profits, what are you using your profits for? That would be a great thing to share with your customers. If there is like something that you're saving up for, your customers want to be a part of that. And they'll ask you about it. They'll hold you accountable. So it was in that follow up that, and sometimes I would just, and it's following up with everybody. Like, if there's somebody on your heart, like, you guys have to have a notebook at all times to write people down, because I know I do not have the absolute best tracking system for my customers. And sometimes I'm just like, why hasn't that person responded? And for some reason, I didn't reach out to them. So there's a reason that people are placed on your heart. And you need to be obedient, I think, to follow up with them. And even if they just ordered last week, don't like play the head game and not send them the text. It's their choice of what, it's not like you're bombarding them every 5 minutes and begging them. You're just sharing something. And it's amazing. People are excited, especially because I did the moving sale and everything. Even people that had just ordered, somebody just placed a huge order. And I was like, okay. And I could have prejudged that, and I almost did. So, lesson learned. Share with everybody. And let's see. Another thing, back to the consistency with Facebook. You guys, I know we've talked about it, but somebody missed it. We can schedule your posts. Like you could do a morning inspiration on Sunday nights. You could schedule everything for the week if you don't want to worry about that in the mornings or you're busy or because I think it's good to do honestly twice at like your consistent morning to do something and then maybe something later in the day to kind of mix it up as you're trying to grow it. Um, but I think it's the biggest thing is just having the courage to try, especially to put yourself out there and go live once in a while. And I know Katie's going to talk more about the virtual our sessions and everything like that. But I just want to give you guys a tip and tell you if you're like me, and I'm starting all over because I got consistent with it and then I stopped. And it is like starting over. You have to build up your courage again and your confidence. So every time you do it, you're more confident. Just believe me, you can be totally insecure and screw everything up the first time. It is okay. They don't know what you're supposed to do, so it's okay. Just don't lie to them. But when I first started, so on Facebook, I created a group that says Kelly's Practice, and I'm the only one in it. So I don't know if anybody else did that or if that's helpful to somebody. You can just go and honestly, I still do it half the time I go to my practice to see what I look like and what kind of just do a quick run through sometimes. And the more you do it, then you feel comfortable and you don't have to do that practice before you go live. But I did. If you have questions about that, let me know. But it helps build your confidence. And the same thing, and I know Katie's going to talk about it, is with StreamYard and how you can I feel more confident doing it sometimes like a 20-minute session or something in my group uh, in StreamYard where I can delete it, but then I just have to tell myself, just do it. Sometimes I feel like live is best because you don't judge yourself as bad. You just have to go do it. So I don't know if you guys have any questions about any of that, but I hope it was helpful you took some tips away.
Hey, Kelly, that was so good. You guys, the answer is yes, for sure, Kelly. There were lots of golden nuggets. So,
Oh, wait, sorry. One
yeah,
thing I did not say that
yeah.
was the key to me
Oh,
reaching my goals is tracking. You cannot go anywhere if you don't know where you're at. So that's the number one thing I do before I um, put anything out to my customers is I figure out my numbers and then what is it? Is it how many orders I need? Is it a number? And you're sharing that and constantly tracking everything. So remember, a track number grows. Okay, sorry.
yeah, or diminishes down to
Yes,
zero, right?
yes, yes.
Okay, so let's do this. And you guys totally share your takeaways because that Kelly, thank you for like putting those things into words. Yeah, see, huge thank yous. Um, Here's what I want to say to you guys. Kelly was saying that she goes through and watches her videos in her practice session. Um, I have a challenge for you. Go through your social media feeds. So I have a Facebook account and I have an Instagram account, right? So I challenge you guys, go through your Facebook, start there and click on your profile. So pretend like you're a new friend of you and you're scrolling through what you posted or what you shared or what comments you make on people's things. Why am I talking to you about this in business? Because you guys, here's the thing. Any customer who wants Mary Kay could go to any consultant and get Mary Kay products, right? Like, I want you to understand this. You are not selling Mary Kay products, you're selling yourself. It's you. It's you and your heart and your what do I say? Like your energy level, your vibe. Like everyone has a different energy level. And when somebody walks into the room, do you guys, I don't know if I'm a creep or what, but like when somebody walks into the room, you can feel their energy, right? Like I'm like, oh, that like she's got good energy. Or I'm like, oh gosh, okay, whew, okay, all right. Like I can feel it. And every single person has an energy. And when you talk to them and engage with them, it confirms that for sure. Like you can't hide it. You can't fake that energy. So I'm asking you to check your energy that you are showing and being and giving into the world. Leah Lachlan once told me, wise woman she is. And she said, you know what? I only go onto social media when I go onto Facebook. Um, she only goes on to give. She goes onto social media to give. And hardly ever will she scroll because that's where you get lost, and all the, anyways, I'm not going to go there. However, right? I mean, you guys get what I'm saying. You have to look at like, who are you? What are you communicating to people? And is what you're communicating out to the world really who you are? Right? And if it is, then that's your goal, right? I do not make everything look picture perfect because that is not me, right? That is not me. That's not how I roll. Same in our customer groups. It's not all about Mary Kay products because I'm not all about Mary Kay products, you guys. You can buy Mary Kay products from me or anyone. However, I will protect my customers and I will honor yours, right? Because our customers are with us in our business for a really specific reason. We may not even understand it yet, right? But they are with you because they are in your stewardship for you to serve them. So serve them with the heart that Mary Kay Ash made this company on, with the principles of all the things, right, that our company is built on. And the moment that you say, I am a Mary Kay independent beauty consultant, or, when Kelly and I stand and we did our director oath and they make us do it every single year, you wonder why they make us do it every single year with the new directors, because it's important that we live out the mission what the company was built on, and who we show up as virtually. It walks it out, like it's just who you be. And so make sure who you be. If you say you're a part of this company, that the culture trumps everything else. Don't you think? I mean, really, our culture is what makes our company different than somebody going to Sephora. Somebody could totally go to Sephora or Ulta or whatever is around you. Sephora and Ulta, all the things. But they're coming to you because you're different, because you're culture. So that's the piece where they're like, oh, I can't share that virtually. Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. And that's where I think these personal reach outs are so important. So with my social, when I'm doing virtual things, when you share something in a whole group, that's like you're using a megaphone, right? When I was on the sidelines and I had the megaphone, yes, they gave me a megaphone. It was so fun. But that is using the megaphone. But that's really not going to create any one-on-one mountain moving conversation. So share the megaphone message, but then you're going to have to put time in. This isn't a get rich quick scheme, my friends. Like, you have to treat it like a business. And any other entrepreneur in America, you guys, we work hard. We work hard, and the benefits are also amazing, but we work hard. And like, I'm not going to teach you that that's not true, because I would be a liar. Okay. So you have to work hard and do the whisper conversations, but those whisper conversations are amazing. So do you get how this is kind of like building from the culture all the way up, right? Start with that culture and then we're building. And so those whisper conversations, I am so excited to be inviting my customers, you guys, to Giftology right now. Like, if you are not registered, I'm not sure why you're not registered, to be honest. I tried to, I don't know.
No words.
I lost my words. You need to be registered. But then the whisper conversations, those one-on-one things like, hey, can I send you the link to this? It's like, this is amazing. Like your own conversation. I'm not going to send you a script for that. I'm not you. I'm me. And if I send you what I'm telling my customers, you'll be like, wow, is Katie talking right now? Why, yes, she is, actually. That was me the whole time. Yes, Kate. The preferred customer program is due tomorrow. Okay, let's talk about preferred customer program, you guys. Get on it. And not just like, okay, don't just do preferred customer program with your Aunt Sally. I don't know if anybody has an Aunt Sally, but like, or just yourself so that you can get early ordering privileges, but like serve your people, right? Like really give your people the lookbook early because, okay, yeah, you get to order early, but then also you are going to have a huge advantage to connection and communication. If you send someone a lookbook and then a text message follows that, and then you're like, hey, what did you think about I have new products right here on my desk. You guys want your customers to have this lookbook, okay? Things that you don't know about yet. And I promised Mary Kay I wouldn't say anything, but please sign up for PCP by tomorrow night. Okay, great, thanks. Like just trust me, trust me, trust me. And so things like giftology, things like the preferred customer program, using that, and then the whisper conversations, thinking about those hostesses, you guys, that you really, really, really connect with and that would team up with you, not someone who just wants free product and you know she's lazy and she's not going to do anything. That party is going to be really bad. And then you're going to be crabby. And then, that's a whole situation. But think about people who you could really partner with, that you want to work with, right? My last thing, you guys, is kind of a secret called StreamYard. It's kind of a big secret. Is it okay if I take like 3 minutes, Kelly, and show my secret?
Yes, yes, yes.
I think I can do this. I think I can do this. We're going to figure it out. So why do I love StreamYard so much? I know I've gotten Kate hooked on it, right, Kate? You use StreamYard? I know Kelly's a part of StreamYard because you guys, it's StreamYard.com. That's where we're coming from right now. So there's a background here, right? Like there's a background. There is the Kelly and Katie show happening right now in front of your eyes. Can you even stand it? Right? Like it is so fun. I can go, I was going to click on something. Now I'm making a mess. But Kate, I can grab a comment and throw comments up here. Kate just said, yes, she has StreamYard and she loves it. Oh, I know. I have my screen hidden. That's why I can't see it. But you guys, watch this. I could play a little timer video in the beginning and grab your customer's attention before you go live. Now this is something from before, but like just little questions that I had for a launch that I did, you could pop up here and you could keep yourself on track with products or different things. Like you're going to look super savvy and it's actually super easy. I'm not even lying. But I want to teach you how, and I want to show you my favorite thing. So promise me that you'll get StreamYard. And of course, there's a paid option, but play along with the free option first just to see if you like it, right? And why am I asking you to play? Oh, no, not that one. Because here's the deal. Now, let me see if I can do this. If I go, this is my StreamYard home. And if I click past, you guys, look at all of these videos. I could go down here and load more and it would just continue on and on and on. So these are all videos that I have done in the past, right? And they all have a title and they all have like there's a little library over here. Look at me. I'm everywhere. What is even happening? It's me and Kelly. It's me and Paula. That's me and Stephanie doing her new consultant launch right here. Like what kind of face am I even making? Nobody knows. But what are you going to do with these videos? You guys, the faces they capture are absolutely hilarious. First of all, we need to talk about that. But here's the thing. Do you see right here? It says destinations. Are you ready? You guys look at this. I'm going to scroll and you have to watch. You ready? Set. Look at all these destinations I have. One of them is my YouTube channel down here because I like to save everything to YouTube. But you can add any Facebook group to your destination. And now you're thinking, okay, Katie, congratulations on having all these videos. Okay, great. I am not here for myself. I'm here to teach you. And I want to give you a little nugget. Imagine doing what Kelly was doing, and you're going to come up here and create. You want to create something, but you don't necessarily want to go live. Like you're not feeling like right now, you guys, we're live. If we screw something up, you're going to know. And we're actually not even going to care, which is
Mhm.
fine. Um, okay. So Kate says that you have to pay if you want to schedule lives in the party group. Okay. So play with it just to see if you like the format. And if you want to do this, that's awesome. To me, though, you guys, if I create a recording, you have to name it something. Just kidding. And this is going to be funny because now we're going to get a video of me doing a video with you. Hey, everybody. Okay. But literally, I could enter the studio right now. You can change your display name. You enter the studio, and there I am. This is my background. And it knows I'm talking. It says, hey, you're not on the stage yet. You add yourself to that stage, and here I am. This is freaky, right? Like, and this button up here, you guys, record, is where you can record a party. And so I can be like, hey, this is my water bottle, and this is my phone, and this is my favorite pen. And to be super successful, you actually need a whole cup of them. Like, I mean, whatever. This is the Christmas card I want to buy. And these are the tickets to the Christmas party that I bought with my Mary Kay money. You guys, I cannot tell you how excited I am about these. Okay. Are you sharing your goals with your customers though, for real? What am I doing? Who knows? I might be doing a skincare party. I might be doing a welcome to a virtual party. I might be doing like the time-wise class that I want to drop in my virtual parties. And when you record it, this is really freaky because you see me double time. I realize this. But when you have a party recorded or a session recorded, you guys, you can drop this video right here, whatever I'm making, you can connect a Facebook group and you can drop this in any one of your parties. You guys, I think sometimes we stress out about a lot of things where really just give yourself a good 20 minutes. And if you screw it up, guess what? Okay, stop, try again. That was awful, or whatever,
That's what I say.
yeah, like, what did I even just do? But here's what my secret, you guys, my secret is I would say something like, hey, ladies, welcome. I'm not saying hi, Kelly and friends, right? Because Kelly and friends is not going to be every hostess. And I'm going to say, check the top, like somewhere up here, check the top of the group because I have your monthly specials posted. I'm not going to say October. Why would I say October? I have to make a new one in November. Girl, I don't have time for that. I'm going to say the monthly specials. Now, once it's summer, actually, nobody even cares what you're wearing. Wear something neutral. I wore a spring sweater for like 9 months in my videos and nobody ever noticed. And yes, you can do the same ones. But however, how cool would it be, you guys, if you had like a skincare video that you could pop in a class? And then how cool would it be if you could be like, Chroma Fusion 101. Okay, girls, I want to teach you simple Chroma Fusion. Like, this is going to be awesome that you could pop into your virtual parties. See, that's you, right? Like, that's you. And you would be teaching this. So, why am I telling you to use StreamYard? Well, let me get rid of this. I'm all over the place, literally. Whoa. Okay, because some of you have been asking, like, Katie, how are you working virtually? And here's the thing, you guys, in this season of my life, and I know I relate really closely to Kelly with this, Jeff was just here and he said, actually, Katie, I don't know if I'll be able because of a schedule. I don't know if I'll be able to pick up Colin from practice tonight. Okay, great. So that means I have to figure out how to pick up Colin from basketball, get Kenzie to gymnastics, and then I have to go to MSA soccer. I don't know how I'm going to do that tonight. No idea. I'll figure it out. I'll figure this out. But what I know for sure is I can't also be home going live doing a skincare class. Right? But here's the deal. You guys, this right here is motivating to me. Like, I cannot tell you, I won't tell you how much these cost unless you ask me, because I'm only telling you if you're interested for good reason. But just know that they didn't send me those for free. I had to work for those little tickets. Okay. And I am not willing in this moment in my life to give up figuring out how to get kids places or tell them we can't go. I don't know what I would do. They have to show up, right? And the thing is, my Mary Kay goals, you guys, I am not willing to wait until Addie, Kenzie, and Colin are all out of this busy stage. Because, I guess after the busy stage, other busyness comes. That's what they tell me. Um, so what am I waiting for? Like all the lights to be green? That's so ridiculous to think that ever that's really going to happen, Um, so you guys, whatever your goal is in your business right now, it is on your heart for a reason. And technology has given us a place to do this. On Thursday night, Jeff and I were invited up. It was actually really cool. And I won't go into the whole story. However, it's the Notre Dame Orthopedic Association, I think, Society. They have a secret code words. I don't know. And so we went there. The event started at 7:00. Okay, you guys, did you see beauty sessions? I went live at 7:00. And so as we were going up the elevator, I checked my phone to make sure it was all good. And I was coming out of the elevator, walking into this event. And I said, Jeff, look. And I showed him my phone and it was me. And it said live. And it was like, hey, everybody, welcome to beauty sessions. And I straight up was not even home, you guys. But I took a little break to watch some live comments. Like, I can't talk orthopedics, you guys. I can't. Like, I tried. And I'm like, Jeff, I need a minute. Like, you have fun with your conversations. I need to be over here. And it was so beautiful. The sun was setting. I was looking over campus. The Golden Dome was like golden is all beauty. And I guess I was talking to the founding doctor's wife, the surgeon. I always find myself in these really cool situations. I'm like, and people are like, you were just talking to who? And I was like, I'm a child of God. She's a child of God. Why are we intimidated by people? Because she has more money than I do? What? No, I'm going to talk to her about the Golden Dome because it's beautiful at the sunset. So that's what I was doing, checking comments on the live video, live commenting back just as if I was right there because I was. I was just being smart with my time because I wanted to spend that evening with Jeff, right? You guys, are you motivated to do this? And guess what? If it costs you $10 a month to do it, sign me up. Like, sign me up. Because remember that lamb room? Like, I used to spend a lot of money on the lamb room. Okay. Anyways, here's what I want to end with. You guys, that was a little StreamYard tutorial. Do you have to do it? No, you don't have to do anything. Me, how are you still working your business at this high level during this busy time of your life? That's how. And I will never, ever, ever get my priorities twisted. Because when I stand and receive the award for whatever it is we ever accomplish, which I know what it is, I'm not going to say, and now I get to go back to my life of whatever. Like, we have to accomplish what's been laid on our heart while living out loud the priorities we were given, right? And you guys, if you think that, like, I don't know, Jeff just came home. I had to come off camera for a second because I could tell he wanted to talk to me. And you guys, he just had to tell one of his patients' wives that actually the problem that they're dealing with is a diagnosis of sarcoma, a cancer. And I could tell he wanted to talk to me. Usually he just waves or does something really silly. And he just stood there and hugged me. And you guys, like, if anything else, like being in this group with, especially with Kelly and I, we know how precious today is, right? And so if whatever you're thinking of that's holding you back from doing the thing that God has planted on your heart, for the love of Peter, sometimes I hear people say, and I'm not making this up, like, this is hard. This is hard. This is hard. Whatever they're trying to do in their business is hard. And with the most love in my heart, I want to grab you by the shoulders and say, this is not hard. This is not hard at all. This is a path where you get to grow and you get to bless people and you get to Like you, right? Like, do you want me to hold up my tickets again? Like, this is not hard. This is fun. And this is a blessing. And this is an opportunity for us to serve women. There are hard things happening in this world, right? And there are hard conversations and phone calls that you have to make and decisions that we have to make. Figuring out who you're going to book next is not hard. Like, can we just put this in perspective, please? Like, figuring out how to get our beauty sessions to 500, that is not hard, you guys. Okay, that's ridiculous. So, as we're going through our life with the hard stuff, this is my question. And I am dead serious, and I promise I'm not being a brat. I promise I'm not being a brat. As I'm looking at my Go Give award staring at me. Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay. As we go through life with all of this stuff happening anyways, you guys, we have two options with our business. We're either going to go through life with financial options, or you're going to go through all that stuff broke. Like, is that a mic drop moment? That is seriously, that is why Kelly didn't quit during her hard season with her dad, because her business gives her income, right? And you guys, it is not okay as you're going through hard to also not be serving our family financially, because, oh my heck, can we serve our families financially, right? So let's just keep our head focused in the right perspective. Like, what we are doing is, it takes discipline, it takes mental toughness, it takes mental maturity, it takes a lot of things that we want to grow anyways, but it's not hard. Like, it's not hard. And so, yeah, Jeff is having a hard day, and I'll figure out how to get Colin. He might be sitting on the curb for a few minutes. I don't know how I'm going to get Colin. However, you guys, you can figure this out. You've done harder things in your life. Like, you have done harder things. This is just something to walk out a goal to bless your family. And you have no idea the other women who are depending on you. Like, there's a woman praying today, and you actually are going to be the answer of her prayer, and you might not even realize it. So be obedient for the love of God in all that definition means. We have to be obedient, right? Okay, so Kelly, just when you thought I disappeared, don't worry, I came back. I was just trying to. But was that good? I mean, seriously, that, I feel like, oh gosh, how do I finish a meeting with this story? And I think it fit perfectly.
Yes.
So is figuring out virtual hard? No. Nope. I mean, on the Richter scale of hard, sure, it might be tricky. It might be a little, something new.
Uncomfortable. It's not hard. It's uncomfortable.
Yes.
I think that's our word.
Yeah, that workout I did downstairs this morning, that was uncomfortable.
Right. Okay. But you did it.
I did it. All right, ladies, we love you and believe in you. And the thing is, as you're walking through that uncomfort, like, okay, I'm in my growth zone kind of thing, you 100% have us. And if you actually try to do it by yourself, probably not a good idea. So link arms and let's do it together, because there's something on your heart that matters. And can we please just make it happen?
Please.
All right, way over 30 minutes, but I hope it was worth it. Okay, sorry.
Wait, can I end with a quote?
Yeah, don't make this my fault, Kelly. You go.
No, it all adds it. Yeah, I know. I'll take fault. Okay, because it all comes together. So your future and your destiny are too important. Discover how to get unstuck and over your fear today.
Amen, friend. All right. So you know the drill. Now you have to follow up with us, and don't make us chase you. That is hashtag the most annoying thing ever. So don't make us do that. I just made that one up.
And yes, whoever put on there to prepare videos in advance, several videos, you could definitely do that. That is a very smart thing to do.
Yeah. You guys get cute once and change shirts. All right.
Okay, we gotta go.
Bye.